Hi friends, I'm Melissa. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share 7 tips for how to have a productive day. It is a Sunday right now and I have a short to-do list of things that I want to accomplish. And I thought that it might be useful to share with you all how I get myself motivated and to make sure that I can get stuff done, because now I have a full-time job that I'm juggling between that and trying to spin up this YouTube channel, which is my nights and weekend side hustle. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I do and what's really helped me is to have a short to-do list of the top 3 things that I want to accomplish today. And so usually I will just use the Apple Reminders app, and I literally have a list that's called top 3 things. And in that list, usually I'll change it throughout the week, but I will write down the 3 most important things that I want to accomplish today. And that way I know that if I could knock those 3 things out, anything else over and above that is just a bonus. Now, sometimes of course I don't have a new top 3 because there's carryover work from the day before, but this just helps center where I want to focus my time during the day. And there is something gratifying about being able to check that box. The second thing that I like to do is to already dress the part to do the job. So for example, I like to work out 5 days a week. Now, my hack is first thing in the morning when I get up, I will usually already wear my workout clothes so that I am ready to work out, and there's a lower barrier for me to actually get on my Peloton bike, which is in my office. But by already wearing what I'm wearing, it is much easier for me to do the activity for whenever I have an open block. Additionally, when it comes to, let's say, filming, I will first start to do my hair and makeup first thing in the morning so that when I am ready to shoot and hit record, I am already camera ready. Now, if I didn't get ready and do my hair and makeup, then I would be more or less inclined to actually shoot today. 15 years ago, I had a sales role, and one of the sales coaches that I really love is Brian Tracy. He has a book called Eat That Frog, and the concept behind it is that you should be doing the hardest thing first thing in the morning and to eat the frog, so to speak, so that the hardest thing is done. And whether that is working on a presentation or actually trying to cold call and start hitting the phones, do that first thing in the morning so that you are less inclined to procrastinate and delay it. By eating that frog, you get the hardest part over with, and the rest of your day is just uphill from there. As a creative person, I am very much influenced and affected by my environment. And so I like to be surrounded by beautiful spaces and aesthetics. And so what I like to do is, like you can see behind me right now, I have some twinkly lights, some Christmas lights. Because it is a weekend and I am working like not normal hours, I want to create a vibe and an atmosphere that actually makes it feel fun. So I'll often turn on these lights when I'm doing my evenings and afternoon, whatever, late afternoon, evening side hustles. And then I also like to turn on music. One thing that I like to do to get things started is to take small actions to get me to accomplish something big. 3 examples where I can really pinpoint this is, 1, if I know I need to do household chores, one of the first things that I do is put a small pile of laundry and get that started. Because just by hearing the machine, running, I can then have this visual or audio cue that it's time for chores. And putting something in the laundry is super fast and easy. It takes 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, a couple minutes. And so by getting something started quickly, I can then do more of the harder parts. So once I have the laundry on and I hear it running, I can then start to think about, okay, now I should probably vacuum or dust or whatever. Now, putting this into work settings, if I know I have to write a memo today, which I do, I have to write 2 briefs that I need to present to my team next week, I will then start with something small. So creating a document and then just writing an outline. An outline will take 5 to 10 minutes. By me just writing stuff in bullets and just creating an outline of my thoughts, I then have something to work with versus me thinking, oh great, now I have to write a 3-page proposal for this marketing experiment that I want to run. But to make that even simpler, I will then first say, okay, I have to write an outline. I only need to spend 5 to 10 minutes creating bullets to have a plan. And once you get this started, it is much easier to continue writing, developing, editing, and then getting it to a stage where other people can look at it. And then lastly, when I think about small actions, I like to think about my workouts. I had mentioned that I like to work out 5 days a week. Now, what I tell myself to get me motivated to start working out is that I only need to do something for 20 minutes. I think everybody has 20 minutes to take every day for an activity. And so I tell myself, when I'm feeling really lazy and I know I have to work out, I say, okay, I only have to do something for 20 minutes. I can just jump on my bike, my Peloton bike, for 20 minutes. After that, I'm done. And then when I'm on my bike, I can even be looking at my phone, checking emails, responding to Slacks, whatever, scrolling Instagram. But if I can do the 20 minutes, I will actually end up extending or continue doing the workout, and I end up working out from 30 to 45 minutes. Mentally, I just tell myself, I only need to do 20 minutes to get started. And then once you're started, you'll keep going. Now, sometimes I do end up only doing 20 minutes and I'm done. But really 20 minutes every day is better than not doing anything at all. And oftentimes that 20 minutes actually becomes double the time. And so this has just worked really well for me. One thing you should be doing if you really want to get things done is to eliminate all distractions if possible. So for me, this means turning off notifications, especially Slack. If you work at a company that has Slack, all of the constant pingings and dingings can be super distracting. And so I turn off notifications, I put it in focus time, I close my door, see the door is closed over here, and I will turn on music, put my headset on so that I can just focus on the task that needs to be completed. And I like to time block it so that I only need to be focused for 20 minutes. And then I will allow myself to look at Slack or to get up and do something after the 20 minutes. But if you eliminate the distractions and create an environment where you can really focus, that will help you complete the task or the thing that needs to be done, versus if you are sitting in a crowded room where people are constantly pinging you or talking to you, it's just like much harder to get anything done. Now, the final thing that I like to do is reward yourself. So you had this focus time, you ate the frog in the morning, you were able to complete the task. The thing that will allow you to keep going is if you give yourself some small treats or rewards. I do this specifically the night before. So when I think about my next day, I get really excited for the morning because I know that I'm going to have this amazing cup of coffee. It sounds silly because of course I can have coffee whenever I want, but I usually make this really great pour over. We have one of those Hario electric machine things. And so I think about that coffee that I'm going to have in the morning with my homemade cashew milk, and I kid you not, it makes me want to go to bed and wake up so that I can have that the next day. And so whatever that incentive or that reward is, think about what that is as you are about to embark on your task. And then when you complete your task or project, go ahead and give yourself that treat. And that could be just being able to watch a YouTube video, go on social media, or be able to respond to a text thread. So just to recap, the 7 things that have helped me be productive and feel like I'm getting a lot of stuff done throughout my day is: 1, I start my day with a top 3 to-do list. 2nd, I dress the part. I already look the part for getting the job done. 3rd is I eat the frog, which means you do the hardest part first thing in the morning. 4th, make it fun and create an atmosphere that is vibey and that inspires you to do the work. 5, take small actions that will lead to the big action. So just do 5 minutes of whatever it is to get started. You should also eliminate distractions, close the door, and just really create an atmosphere where you can do your work. And then finally, once you've completed that work, reward yourself. Find the thing that will get you excited to complete the project and make you feel that you have been rewarded for completing your tasks. I hope this was helpful. I'm curious what other tips you have. I'm sure you are very productive in your workday. Comment below on what your favorite tips are, and I look forward to learning from you. Thanks so much for your time. I will see you at the next one. Bye.